Hello, Gemini. Thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using Modern Witch Tarot Deck by Lisa Sturl. There is a website. Where are you? Sterlingpublishing.com over here somewhere if I can get close enough. Focus. Okay. So feel free to freeze frame there if you want to search that out. Supportive Oracle Cards, Wisdom of the Hidden Realms, Oracle Cards by Colette Baron Reed. There is a website for Colette as well. It's her name, ColetteBaronReed.com. There's a picture of Colette if you want to see what she looks like, or at least when this was printed. Feel free to freeze frame there if you would like to, and do what you gotta do. Gemini. Okay, we got a couple more cards to throw out here. Alright, so somebody, what is up with this card constantly showing up? Somebody's coming forward and they're just like concerned about what they want. They're having fun. It seems to like they're having their own little party. And when it's happening in the beginning here, it doesn't seem like it bothers you. It's kind of like, well, they're doing what they want to do. So they're doing what they want to do. And it's like they could be doing better, but they're doing what they want to do. They don't seem to want to be bothered. There's a lot of water I'm noticing. A lot of water here. Water and air, not usually compatible. Just as base energies. When it comes to the zodiac, anyway. Water is very emotional. Air is very analytical. It doesn't always match. They don't see the problem in what they're doing. I'm trying to go a little farther, but I feel like the sooner the better with this. And it's not, I don't think you want to do this. That's the weird thing, but I think it would help. Start just giving your 2 cents, a little bit here, a little bit there. Start a conversation with this person. Like, try to keep talking to them, but keep bringing around the same point. You can say it in different ways. I feel like that's fine. But kind of like try to get them to move forward in some respect. Whatever this is, I feel like this is somebody who's kind of like having fun, doing what they want to do. They're not really paying attention to what's going on around them. They're not neglecting responsibilities, but they're not really, how do I explain this? It's like doing a job, but just kind of like, if it works out, it works out. It doesn't, it doesn't. They don't seem to be like too worried about the outcome. And I feel like you want to kind of highlight like, yeah, maybe look a little bit closer in that. Yeah, maybe make sure you did that the right way. It's very just small steps. Highlight like, hey, I was looking at this, that was a little off. I fixed it, but if it went too far, it could have been a big problem. Just want to let you know I caught it, so you might want to watch it a little closer. I feel like you're also looking at this like they're not really listening to me. You seem to think they're not really listening to you. I think they are, though. They hear you, especially if you keep every now and then keep reiterating the same thing, but in different ways. You got to say it in different ways. You got to come at it from different angles, which you can do. I know Gemini can do that. You can find different ways to talk about it, different ways to come at it, show different ways where it's impacting things. You could show a lot of different stuff. Because I feel like you're doing a lot of the work here. I'm seeing this too with the Queen of Wands. Like, you got a lot going on. And I feel like it's something where you're taking on a lot of responsibility, but it's kind of like, well, I just got to get it done, so I just keep going from one to the next. I'm just getting it done, but I kind of have to. Um, Instead of it becoming a problem, you seem to be just picking up the slack. Because it's kind of like if I don't, then it's going to fall on me. It's kind of like if I don't pick up the slack, then I'm going to get blamed for the mess up, and I don't want that. Um, I either fix it or I end up having the problems just as much as this other person, and I don't want that. So you do keep picking up the slack. What is coming? Like, what is coming here? This person, they're, like, it's going. Something is going. It's going. Something is going. If you keep talking to them, you're going to know what they're planning. Because I feel like you're going to find out, like, one of the reasons they're so laissez-faire, is that the word? I don't know if that's correct. They're just so very, almost careless, or just kind of like, it works out, it doesn't. You're going to find out why. They're planning something. They're going somewhere. I literally think they're going somewhere. I don't know where. I feel like you're gonna, if you keep in contact with them, you're gonna find out the information, because they're very guarded with it at first. But you're gonna start getting the hints, and then you're just gonna start asking the right questions, and you're gonna get a little closer. And then you're gonna all of a sudden go, "What? Oh." If you know, I don't. This does go better for you if you know. When you find out that they're going, whatever's going on here, once you find out the answer, you're not going to like it, but there's two of these cards in the deck. It's the Ten of Swords. This one says everything is fine. You're not going to like it, but knowing what's going on, you'll sail through it a lot easier. Still not going to like it. Not going to like it. Other people may not know what's going to happen, but you do. I also feel like you got to be careful with the information, because there's more to come, and you don't want to be like, you don't want to get caught in the crossfire, because when this person makes their decision, it could be quite an issue. You want to prepare and be ready for you. It's not your information to share is what I'm also getting. It's like when they're going to share it, it's up to them. They're telling you stuff, but you can also stand back and be like, well, I knew they were considering something, but I didn't really know exactly what. Even though you kind of knew more than most people, but you weren't sharing that information. Like, oh, I don't know. They were talking about stuff now and then. I just didn't take it that seriously. I just thought they were just talking. I wasn't really listening too closely. Because I feel like you got to be careful with the information. This person doesn't want everybody knowing, and the more they feel they can trust you, the more they tell you, the more you can plan ahead. Again, you're not liking it. This puts you in a weird place, a weird position. It's going to take some time, but I feel like you're also able to set this up in a better way so you can sail through this. It's very uncomfortable. I feel like you're very uncomfortable with the situation. You got to be more coming in. I feel like you're also going to kind of distance yourself from this person in a certain respect. Kind of, I don't know how to explain this, because like when it comes to the information, you stay close enough to hear it, but when it comes to like people realizing you knew it, you're distancing yourself very strategically so people don't know that you're closer with this person. It's very, very Gemini. Like, public perception may be that you don't know this person very well, but in truth, maybe you do. So it's kind of like you keep that it's a delicate balance. You do what you need to do with it. I'm seeing this, so I might as well show it. The Emperor is coming in. They're going to do what they want to do. It's not the devil, but at first when I saw those horns, I thought it was the devil. People are going to treat this person as if they were the devil. I don't think it's that bad. I think when I see you coming towards this, you realize this person's doing what's best for them. They were just nice enough to let you know. And I feel like I don't want to make an enemy of this person. I feel like the way you're looking at this person is kind of like, you know what? This person's quite dynamic. And they could prove a benefit in the future. I don't really know how, but it's better to stay on their good side. I feel like you're going to keep this person as an ally because I'm getting the Emperor. You want the Emperor happy with you. You're also like, maybe that Emperor could help me out later if I need them. So I just want to make sure I stay in good contact with them or in good graces with them. This person, I feel like you might, like when the opportunity comes around again later, you might reap some rewards. And all you have to do is keep their business private. That's all you got to do. Just keep their business private. That's it. It doesn't seem very complicated, and we went through a lot to get there. Be careful with this. I've talked to other Geminis. I'm not a Gemini, I'm a Pisces, but sometimes Geminis get talking, and then all of a sudden they let the cat out of the bag, and then I'm like, oops. With this situation, if people don't even know you're connected with the subject, they shouldn't start conversations about the subject. Just make sure you don't start conversations about the subject. Just don't talk about that subject. Don't allow yourself to talk about that subject or this person. Like if this person was a subject, don't talk about that at all. Don't talk about that person. Like just walk away from the conversation, change the subject. You're great at that when you want to be. That's a very great asset of Gemini. If you want to change the subject, you'll change it. Don't talk about the subject of this person in totality. Don't talk about them or anything about them unless you have to, and then move it away as quickly as you possibly can. That'll make it the easiest on you. That's just from talking to other, like I'm not a Gemini, but talking to Geminis, like they tell me sometimes they get excited and they start talking, then I'm like, oh crap, like I said that. So if that's a problem, there's an idea to deal with it. If it's not, then it's not. Who cares, right? You don't need to worry about it. All right, I think we're good. I'm going to shut this down here. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below, same email. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.